Welcome to the kidsministry.blog podcast. Every episode, we share ideas, tips, and resources to help your children's ministry thrive.
Okay, so today we're going to dig into some really practical stuff. From kidsministry.blog, it's a great resource if you're involved in kids programs at church.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking specifically at this piece they did on planning a family movie night, which, sounds easy.
Totally. You think, just pick a movie, hit play. Simple.
Exactly. But the reality they described, wow, it turned out to be way harder.
Yeah, they didn't pull any punches. Their first try was apparently a complete disaster.
A complete disaster. I mean, things like picking a movie that actually offended some people.
Right, and then equipment just failing on them.
Yeah, and families actually leaving the event. It fell apart.
Which really makes you think, if something seemingly that straightforward can go so wrong, what are we missing?
That's exactly what we want to unpack here. Let's pull out the practical lessons, the solutions they found.
Yeah.
Because the point isn't just showing a film.
No, it's about creating something enjoyable, a real community event.
So thinking about those initial problems, that first big hurdle, what was it?
Well, connecting it to just, general event planning. The article really flags movie selection that won't start war. That's literally how they put it.
I can believe it.
Yeah, the nightmare of finding one film that works for little kids, older kids, and parents without stepping on any toes.
So what happened? What did they pick first?
They thought they were safe with an animated movie, but nope. Complaints about mild language, apparently, and others found it too dumbed down.
Man, you can't win sometimes. It's such a balancing act.
It really is. How do you cater to everyone?
So what was their fix for that? How did they get around the movie selection war?
They actually turned it over to the families. They did a survey.
Interesting.
Yeah, gave them 3 choices. Something newish, an older classic, maybe one in between, all G or PG, crucially, with content warnings listed.
That's smart. Takes the pressure off the organizers a bit, gives people buy-in.
Exactly. And then there's the whole equipment disaster prevention side of things.
Yes, the tech gremlins.
They learned that one the hard way, too. Projector died right before the show. Total scramble for a laptop, a tiny backup screen. Stressful.
Been there. Oh, the solution. Just hope for the best.
No, the opposite. They got really rigorous, testing everything multiple times, having backup projectors and knowing how to use them,
right?
Making sure all the cords are there, sound system works. It's all about anticipating problems. Proactive, not reactive.
Sounds like a solid pre-flight check. Okay, what else? Those church halls, not always the comfiest, are they?
Yeah. No, the infamous folding chairs in the fellowship hall, they called it space setup that doesn't torture people.
Love it. So how do you make that work?
Their solution was pretty clever, actually. They encouraged families, bring blankets, bring pillows, make it cozy.
Nice.
And they set up zones, like cushions right up front for the little kids, chairs in the middle, then maybe a more relaxed area at the back for people who want to stretch out or, need an easy escape route with a fussy toddler.
Giving people options makes sense. Comfort is key.
Absolutely. And tied into that is the snack situation management.
The snacks. Always important. What went wrong there?
Their first plan was bring your own snacks, which sounds reasonable, but it led to, and I quote, snack jealousy wars. Chaos.
Dear, kids comparing snacks, I can picture it.
Totally. So now the church provides basics. Popcorn, classic movie food, individual candy boxes, water bottles. Simple. Keeps the budget down, less mess, less drama.
That feels like a much smoother way to handle it for a group.
Okay.
Anything else major?
Yep. Time management reality check. Big one.
Meaning too long.
Way too long initially. A 2-hour movie plus setup plus getting settled. It just dragged on. Little kids lost interest. Parents were looking at their watches.
Well, nobody wants to be out till 10 p.m. on a church night.
Exactly. So they found their sweet spot is 90 minutes max. That includes maybe a couple of short previews and definitely a well-timed intermission.
Intermission. Good call. Bathroom breaks, snack refills.
Keeps everyone happier. And clear start times, respecting people's schedules.
Okay, so lots of practical logistical fixes. But what's the bigger takeaway here? Why does wrestling with projectors and popcorn matter so much?
Well, the article really brings it home at the end. It says, a successful movie night, it isn't really about the perfect film choice or flawless execution.
Okay, so what is it about?
It's about giving families permission to relax together, just be together, and giving the church community a chance to, simply enjoy each other's company outside of a formal service.
So thinking about you listening, what does this mean? It means that wrestling with these details, these logistics, it actually creates these really natural opportunities for people to connect.
Exactly.
Like maybe there's a kid, Marcus, who finds it hard to make friends usually, but he ends up sharing popcorn and laughing with someone new.
Or, Emma's mom, maybe she's a single parent, and during that intermission, she connects with another parent, finds a moment of real support or just camaraderie.
It turns what seems like just entertainment into something deeper, real community building.
It really does.
Yeah.
And when you see families genuinely enjoying themselves, kids asking when the next one is, that makes every technical glitch, every planning headache feel worth it.
It's a good reminder, isn't it? Sometimes the simplest things, done thoughtfully, have the biggest impact on building those connections.
Thanks for listening. To find more ideas, tips, and resources, go to kidsministry.blog. We'll see you next time.